A recent seismic event has once again brought the volatile tectonic activity of Russia's Far East into the spotlight. On Thursday, a 4.9 magnitude earthquake rattled the waters off the coast of Severo-Kurilsk, a remote town located 204 kilometers south of the Russian mainland. While this tremor may seem modest compared to the region's history of catastrophic quakes, it serves as a stark reminder of the geological forces at play in one of the world's most unstable zones. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this latest quake be a precursor to something far more destructive? Or is it simply another chapter in the area's long-standing pattern of seismic chaos? Let's dive deeper. The Kuril-Kamchatka region, stretching between Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula and Japan's Hokkaido, is no stranger to earthquakes. This archipelago of volcanic islands sits atop the Kuril-Kamchatka Trench, where the Pacific Plate dives beneath the North American and Okhotsk plates, a process that generates immense pressure and frequent quakes. Just weeks before this latest event, a staggering 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck the same area in July, ranking among the 6 strongest ever recorded. That quake sent tsunami waves surging across the Pacific, flooding parts of Severo-Kurilsk and even displacing land by nearly 2 meters. Remarkably, no lives were lost, but the damage to infrastructure and the psychological toll on residents was significant. Thursday's 4.9 magnitude tremor, though less severe, still warrants attention. Occurring at a depth of 75 kilometers, it avoided triggering a tsunami warning, a small mercy given the region's recent history. Yet the absence of a warning doesn't mean the threat is gone. The area remains a ticking time bomb, with aftershocks and volcanic eruptions continuing to ripple through the landscape. For instance, just days after the 8.8 quake, a 7.4 magnitude aftershock shook the region, followed by the dramatic awakening of the Krasheninnikov volcano, which had lain dormant for roughly 600 years. This chain of events underscores a sobering truth. The Pacific Ring of Fire is not just a metaphor. It's a living, ending, breathing force that shapes coastlines and livelihoods. Severo-Kurilsk itself has a harrowing history with natural disasters. In 1952, a devastating earthquake and tsunami obliterated the town, prompting its relocation to higher ground. Today, the community relies heavily on fishing, a livelihood constantly at the mercy of these geological upheavals. Yet its strategic importance to Russia's military presence in the North Pacific remains undeniable, as evidenced by the damage to the Rybachi nuclear submarine base's dock during the July tsunami. While no submarines were confirmed harmed, the incident highlights the fragility of infrastructure in such a volatile region. As scientists monitor seismic patterns and governments prepare for the next big event, one question lingers. Are these quakes isolated incidents, or are they part of a larger, accelerating trend? Some experts argue that the Earth's tectonic plates are entering a new phase of instability, while others dismiss this as alarmist speculation. What's certain is that communities like Severo-Kurilsk must remain vigilant, and this is the part most people miss: the emotional and economic resilience required to rebuild repeatedly in the face of nature's fury is a story as compelling as the science itself. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe smaller quakes are harmless compared to their massive counterparts? Or do they signal a deeper, more urgent danger? Share your perspective in the comments below, and if you've experienced an earthquake firsthand, we'd welcome your story.